Greetings. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is a mutable sign and it's also a fire sign. So I pre-pulled some cards. So I'm going to start out with the oracle cards because 6 of them came out. And I feel like these messages are prominent before we get and dive into the actual reading. So the first 2 cards we got is Knight of Swords. So Knight of Swords is a card about not being afraid to tell the truth. Okay, maybe somebody's truth has been stirring up a lot of like anxieties within them, or you know, that's just pretty much what it is. The Holy Spirit wants you to know with this 444 that your determination will be rewarded. For somebody, you're being called to pray and to practice abstinence or celibacy, and that is going to help jumpstart and really push you forward for the spiritual growth that you're trying to achieve at this time. Because you definitely are overcoming obstacles, and it's not easy because the energy is kind of heavy, but you're being called to keep going, keep pushing, because you are going to reap the rewards of this work that you're putting in right now. Okay. Your spirit team wants you to know that your destiny will reveal itself in time, and then also that beauty is all around you. So you're being called to not only focus on the things that you don't have, focus on what you do have. There's always 2 sides to things, you know. When the cup is half empty or half full, look at what's in there. Okay. Somebody also needs to do some throat chakra affirmations. So one affirmation you can do is, I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it is time to listen. So somebody also needs to help build up their 3rd eye chakra and their sacral chakra. So it could be being attacked at this time, or it could just be a little, you know, low. So you need to strengthen up those chakras. So your 3rd eye chakra, some stones that you can get is called lapis lazuli, and that helps you balance out the chakra. And then the sapphire can help you heal an overactive 3rd eye chakra. And then for your sacral chakra, to open and activate your sacral chakra, orange and coral calcite, orange carnelian, and citrine are very useful for it. If your sacral chakra is overactive, stones such as amber can be soothing and healing. All right, so this is going to be an illumination reading. So we're just going to get right into it. Casting away all dark energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and Sagittarius at this time. Holy Spirit, what is happening right now for Sagittarius? Okay, so right now somebody is reaching a breaking point. Okay, you're reaching a breaking point at this time with this 5 of Wands. This breaking point that you're in, it's leading you guys to having a breakthrough. Okay, so somebody did have some 7 of Swords energy, very fraudulent, a dishonest type of energy, and it was causing somebody a lot of setbacks and delays. Either way, you are taking a break and taking this sacred pause, so that's really good that you're doing that, because it's leading you guys to a breakthrough. How can I move with ease and grace, Holy Spirit? Okay, so we have the Temperance card. So definitely talking to a Sagittarius, okay? And you have a lot of forward momentum, okay? And this healing that you're doing is literally leading you guys to wish fulfillment. So that's really good. What's currently leaving for us, Edges? So we got Queen of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. So somebody had a very arrogant type of energy around them, or you just had this spirit of arrogance around you. But either way, with this 10 of Pentacles, you releasing these negative energies is leading to your success. What are they learning, Holy Spirit? So what you're learning right now with the 7 of Wands is to stand your ground. You're learning how to stand in your power, and you're also learning how to advocate for yourself in a positive way that actually benefits you, okay? So somebody was very like impulsive, and you're learning how to like really chill with this King of Cups energy. You're learning how to like become more emotionally stable, and to, you know, practice kindness more, practice more compassion. You're actually starting to realize how the things that you're doing, the things that you're saying, how it is affecting the people around you, and also how you are able to remain in a higher vibration when you you're approaching situations that could bring you adversity, and you're actually using your wisdom, and that's helping somebody so much. What is currently leaving for our Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? So what's currently leaving for you guys is any self-doubt that you guys have been feeling. And you guys releasing this self-doubt is bringing in more independence for you. And you're also going to get some feedback regarding it. And I didn't mean to say speed, but maybe it's speeding up, you know, like this forward momentum. Yeah, you definitely have wish fulfillment and some blessings coming in for you guys. You're going to be feeling very harmonious, okay? You're not going to be feeling like disconnected anymore. What is on its way in for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? Okay, so the Empress card just popped out. So what's on this way in is this Empress energy, or you could be a divine masculine and your Empress is coming in, or you could be a divine feminine and your divine masculine is coming in. But either way, you're in a very fertile, abundant type of energy, okay? You are very, very harmonious, like with your soul, and it's because you stayed hopeful. You stayed hopeful, like you kept hope, okay? You were praying, you're seeking divine guidance, and whenever you're starting to doubt anything in your journey, like you practiced prayer, okay? Somebody suffered from a whole bunch of anxiety, but you're starting to let go of that, and these fears that you had of the unknown, you're starting to move forward from that, okay? And this is your justice, okay? This is your karma, because the good that you're putting out into the universe is being returned back to you. Also, it could be a Libra. It could have somebody might have some anxieties and fears surrounding a Libra. What's their medicine, Holy Spirit? Or it could be a Libra that's on their way into you guys. We'll see. So your medicine for the moment is to just stay authentic, okay? Continue to be yourself. Live in your truth. Be optimistic, okay? Stand in your personal power. Don't be too, what's the word? Don't be too impulsive. That's the word. Like, somebody is very impulsive. You're being called to really stop and think before you're making decisions, okay? Have a balance, okay? Because you are responsible for how you respond to certain things. Somebody is definitely manifesting some type of twin flame, soulmate connection. Or you doing the work is manifesting love, like you're manifesting self-love, but you're definitely going to be working together with someone, okay? Somebody is also having to make some decisions when it comes to any necessary endings they need to make in this closure. Once you make these necessary endings to gain the closure that you need to have, it is going to lead to you working together with someone. Could be a twin flame soulmate, who knows? Either way, you're manifesting these things to come in for you. We also have a Page of Cups or the Seven of Cups. So somebody definitely is dreaming big at this time. The dream state is very significant to somebody. So you're being called to really write down your dreams. And that can help gain some perspective, but it also can help you release any, you know, negative energies that could be tied to you guys. With this High Priestess card, you definitely need to follow your intuition. And for somebody, your silence is golden, okay? So just make sure that you're really thinking through these choices, these decisions that you're making, okay? Because that's what's leading you guys to move forward and to actually be successful in moving forward in your journey. All right, if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live in love and light. Bye.